do you think?
Yeah, obviously probably disappointing to lose, but I think credit to New Zealand. I thought they held their nerve brilliantly and certainly threw a curveball in, throwing Susie Bates the ball, having not bowled a ball in that game. So I think credit to them. I think we've got put under a lot of pressure, and today we maybe didn't come up well against it. But I think that's a big learning curve. This team is always about learning opportunities, and it's all right to make mistakes, but we just got to learn from them. So yeah, I guess one to learn from big time.
Do you think you did miss the experienced heads of, I guess, Nat in particular and Danny at the end there?
Yeah, probably. I think you're always going to miss players of that calibre, but I think you've seen in the first two games we've got a lot of depth with bat and with ball. So I think as well the way that partnership with Maya and I went, we got well ahead of the game and we were probably in a winning position. So yeah, we probably really let New Zealand back in with that one, but I think I backed the 11 we had to go out there and win it. Even in that last over, even 4 to win off 2 balls or 4 or 5 to win, I absolutely believe we could win. So I felt we had enough to win that game without all those players missing.
Yeah. How did you feel? You played, obviously, as you've said and talked about, it's been a break from T20 cricket for you, for England, and kind of had another decent innings today.
Yeah, I would have liked to probably finish the game off and see us home. I think you always reflect like that when you end up losing and you were one of the 2 batters to really get going. So yeah, disappointed really coming off. Yeah, kind of 30 and doing the hard work and then giving it away. But I feel like I've played the way that I wanted to play coming in. It hasn't quite worked out probably how I wanted. I haven't scored the amount of runs I wanted across the series, but I've played the way I think the team wants the opening batter to play, and I've tried to take the game on and got out playing my strengths most of the time. So yeah, would have liked a few more today to see us home, but it happens.
Yeah, and you were front row seat for a lot of what Maya was doing out there as well. She played pretty well, you've got to say.
Yeah, I reckon that's her best innings for England in T20 so far. I think the way she strikes the ball is just outstanding, and to see some of it today was brilliant. And yeah, could be a really kind of career-defining knock for her to go from strength to strength and really make that position her own.
Is that any sort of, I mean, not mixed feelings, that's the wrong word, but obviously you two are sort of battling for one of the few places in the top of the order. How is that dynamic for you?
Oh, I think at the end of the day, we're all well aware that one of the best opening batters in the world, Danny Wyatt's coming back for the next game, and yeah, there's one position available really, but that's cricket and that's life. At the end of the day, the last three games we've been trying to play the best as a team, as a collective 11 to win the game and do what's right for the team. So absolutely haven't been thinking about it too much, but yeah, who knows? Could be a very different team coming out next game.
Yeah, and can I just ask about the final ball of the penultimate over? Was that wide down the leg side? I think Danny Gibson looked a bit frustrated. I think Fed said it wasn't given a wide. Is there anything being said about that, any sort of explanation, or does Danny say anything at the end there?
No, I think John Lewis did ask the umpire about that decision, but at the end of the day, umpire's decision's final, so not a lot we can do about it really. Yeah, maybe would have been ideal to have an extra ball and an extra run there, but probably should have tried to win the game before that really. So it is what it is, and I guess you'll have to ask the umpire why she maybe didn't give it.
Yeah. And last one, how hard is it to sort of turn things around within the squad after what will be a tough defeat like that, like you say, probably should have won?
To be honest, I actually don't think it'll be that difficult at all. I think if you look at how New Zealand played, 2 of their big players got runs and put on that massive partnership. I think 99 runs. Sophie Devine came off and played a really brilliant innings. So if you look at how they went, that's probably one of their best batting innings that they can do. And we've got within 3 runs, and we've not closed the game out, and there's plenty of us to work on. So we tend to review our games very logically, kind of a day after the game. And I think we'll have a lot of things to kind of hold our heads up high on, how we bowled at the back end in particular, and how we controlled the beginning of that partnership. I actually thought in the end what they scored was below par, and I thought we'd chase it easy, and we probably should have done at the end of the day, and that's cricket. But no, I think we'll bounce back really well, because I think we'll take the learnings quickly, and that's what we're all about as this team.